Hey, good morning everyone. Just wanted to do a quick video here on the farm and just talk about chicks and how to raise them and what to do and what we found to that works well. And this system seems to be going really well. And so what we're looking at is a little under 200 chicks here. So we have about 80 meat birds right here. And those are the Cornish cross meat birds. Also the Freedom Rangers are a really popular breed. And I think we might try those in the future, but right now we just wanted to go ahead and try these Cornish cross. And then down here is the next batch of our egg layers, which is over 100. And we have 5 different breeds in here. So down here we have the Barred Rocks, the Buff Orpingtons, the Black Australorps, and we have the Silver Lace Wyandottes, and the Pearl Whitehorns are kind of our favorite breeds of chickens that we just enjoy having. So those are the types of chickens. And then down here, so explaining the setup. When you first get your chicks, they need to have a heat in the low 90s. And then every week, that as their feathers come in, that temperature naturally drops for them about 5 degrees every week. To where they're about, kind of the mid-70s towards at 3 weeks. And it's at 3 weeks that their feathers grow in enough that you can actually then take them out to pasture. And I'm actually going to start building some meat hen pens this week to put outside, and I'll show you those in the future. So here we have our heat lamp, and it comes up. And with that clamp, I can adjust the height really easily. And then I went ahead and put in one of these automatic waterers here. And although I apologize, none of them are drinking from it right now. They do really like it a lot. And I do still have a traditional waterer because I have some runts that I was a little worried wouldn't be able to do well with the automatic system. So that's here. And then I went ahead and kind of built a food trough along the front, which works well, but it didn't really seem to be enough, so I went ahead and still added the traditional feeder. And as you can see, if you notice, the meat birds are actually twice as big as the egg birds. And they're just genetically, they've been passed along and made so that they really like to eat and drink. So they actually grow that much faster than a regular laying hen. And so they're a meat bird. They grow fast. Even with our cattle, we have meat cattle that are good for growing big and fast, and then we have milk cattle that are good for milk, but not good for meat. And so here they're drinking their water now. So they really like their waterers, and I like that it's automatic, it's not dirty, and it also kind of gives them something to do. They have to work at it a little bit, and so that I like that. Isaiah, what do you think? Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah? What are these? They're the chickens? Yeah. So more on the water. I found a great website that said I think I needed a 611 drill bit. I'm not sure on that, but whatever drill bit it was perfect, and you have to use that one. And I used silicone on all of them. And some of them went in pretty good, just right. Others were too tight, and I had to get out the drill bit and make the hole slightly larger, and then it went in. And so, yeah, I went ahead and used the 100% silicone water-resistant caulking for all of them. and I have no leaks. And another thing that I did that the website didn't talk about, which I like, is I on the other end of the pipe, I use another outlet. That way when the water first comes in, I can get all the air out. And so that's right here. And so I was kind of able to like prime the pump, as you were. And then also following recommendations, I went ahead and went with the 1-inch PVC pipe, and as opposed to the 3/4. And I like that because you need to have enough static pressure in your line to push down on those stainless steel pieces to really make a seal. And if you don't have enough static pressure in your PVC pipe, that might not work, and then you're going to have a leak problem. And I was amazed at how cheap PVC pipe was. That 10-foot piece of 1-inch was $2 and change. So very cheap. Maybe even $3 and change, but nothing more. And then over here, I went with a hose. A hose connection, and I do have a slight leak there, but I didn't. It's not even worth fixing. It's so low. And then the hose comes all the way down to a drum. So this is my water reservoir, as it were. And I really like this because I was talking to a couple different farmers, and if I was to put that hose directly into a hose bib in my house, it's really hard to keep the pressure right, because my PSI pressure in the house is, you know, anywhere from 40 plus or minus, and these need to be down at like a 5. And so the gravity system really is perfect. And so it's simple, it's easy. And then so here's my connection. So that's a splitter that I just had in the barn, and it has an on and off switch, which I like. And then the actual connecting to the barrel was a piece I bought for $5 and change at a hardware store, and they actually called it a cooler drain. You know, just an insert for a cooler drain. And then what's also nice is if you ever want to treat your water, you can do it right here. So some websites talk about you can buy treatments for your chicks to give them electrolytes or energy or whatever it is that you do. Some say you can use the Bragg's apple cider vinegar, and that's a really good natural cleanser. We do something where we're trying something. We went to the Polyface conference in Virginia, and they use a Basic H natural soap, and that really keeps the water clean. It keeps it clean from the algae, and then it also keeps the animals and the birds clean from just basic parasites and worming. So it's just kind of a natural way to do that. And we and some other farmers use 7th generation. It's just a natural good soap, and so I just sprinkle a little in the water, and so I have just a good watering system, and the chicks seem to be really happy, and I'm happy. And so yeah, so I hope this video is helpful to you as you possibly look into chicks yourself. All right, all for now. Thank you. Bye.